There's a war going on inside you. You've felt it. One moment, you're calm, sharp, focused, in control. The next, you're drowning in anger, fear, jealousy, guilt. You lash out, you shut down, you regret, and you swear it won't happen again until it does. Here's the truth. If you don't rule your emotions, they will rule you. You'll be a puppet, pulled by strings you can't see but feel every day. You'll live a life of reaction, not action. And the worst part? You'll think it's normal. But it's not. Not if you choose otherwise. Do this, and never be controlled by your emotions again. Let's not sugarcoat this. Life is chaos. People will disappoint you. Death will come. Fortune will rise and collapse. You'll face betrayal, loss, injustice, temptation. The world doesn't care about your feelings, and it shouldn't. Because the only thing that matters, the only thing you truly control, is your response. That's Stoicism, not detachment, not numbness, mastery. You think the Stoics were emotionless statues? No, they were warriors of the mind. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while battling grief, sickness, and war. Epictetus was born a slave, crippled, beaten, yet free in a way most men never are. Seneca faced exile, then execution, with calm defiance. What do they all teach us? You are not your emotions. You have them, but you do not serve them. Anger isn't strength. Fear isn't foresight. Sadness isn't depth. These are instincts, evolutionary noise. But wisdom is the filter, and self-control is the blade that cuts through the chaos. So how do we do this? How do we stop being ruled by emotion? We begin by drawing a line, firm and final, between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus said it like this: some things are up to us and some are not. Our opinions are up to us and our impulses, desires, aversions, but our bodies, possessions, reputations, status, none of these are truly ours. Translation: stop wasting energy trying to control the uncontrollable. You don't command events, you command yourself. The traffic jam is not yours to fix. The rude stranger is not yours to reform. The breakup, the illness, the failed plan, none of that belongs to you. What does? Your reaction, your discipline, your choice to stay calm or to erupt. Most people live backwards. They think happiness comes when the world finally behaves, when people respect them, when nothing goes wrong. But Stoicism flips that script. Peace comes not from taming the world, but from taming yourself. The daily fight. This is not a one-time fix. You don't read one quote from Marcus Aurelius and suddenly become untouchable. This is a daily fight, a practice. Let's say anger flares up. Someone insults you. You feel the fire. The Stoic doesn't suppress it like a coward. He observes it like a scientist studying a wild animal. You don't have to turn this into something, Marcus wrote. It only becomes a problem if you let it. You pause, you breathe, you ask, is this useful? Is this who I want to be? Is this under my control? That pause, that tiny moment is your weapon, your shield, your freedom. The world says, feel everything, express everything. But here's the thing, not every emotion deserves your respect. Anger can be a liar. Fear can be a parasite. Lust, envy, pride, these are not signals to obey. They are signals to examine. Real power. Let me ask you this. Who's stronger? The man who punches the wall when he's frustrated, or the man who feels the same rage and doesn't flinch? Real strength is restraint. Real power is composure, because anyone can explode, anyone can cry, anyone can spiral, but very few can stand still in the storm unchanged. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." When we feel something rise, panic, hate, desire, Stoicism tells us, use it, not to act it out, but to train. These emotions are weights, and every time we resist them, we get stronger. That's the path, not comfort, not constant bliss, but clarity under pressure, peace in chaos. The kind of inner fortress that can't be shaken because it wasn't built in calm, it was forged in fire. Practical steps. What to do. This isn't theory. You want to never be ruled by emotions again? Then start living like it. Start practicing every single day. Here's what we do. 1. Journal. Every morning or night, ask, what triggered me today? Why? What was under my control? What wasn't? Be brutal. Be honest. Seneca did this every night, so can we. 2. Premeditatio malorum. That's Latin for premeditation of evils. Before you start your day, visualize what could go wrong. The client bails. The meeting explodes. Your plans collapse. You get sick. Face it mentally before it happens physically. That way, you're never surprised. You've already rehearsed grace under fire. 3. Voluntary discomfort. Cold showers, fasting, silence, walking without headphones. Do something hard on purpose. Not because you hate comfort, but because you hate being owned by it. 4. The view from above. This is a Marcus Aurelius classic. Imagine yourself zoomed out, 10 feet above your body, then 100 feet, then out into space. The petty argument, the embarrassment, the fear, it vanishes. Perspective kills overreaction. 5. The dichotomy of control. Every time you feel shaken, return to this. Is this within my power? Yes. Then act. No. Then let it go. The point of it all. You're going to die. I will too. So will everyone you know. That's not morbid, it's clarifying. Memento mori. Remember death. Not to be afraid of it, but to remember how little time we actually have. Do you really want to spend what's left of your life being tossed around by every little feeling, reacting to every provocation, regretting every outburst? Or do you want to become unshakable? You won't always succeed. That's fine. The point isn't to be perfect, it's to be deliberate, to choose how you live, to answer anger with patience, to meet fear with stillness, to stand in the middle of chaos and not let it define you. This is not about rejecting emotion, it's about putting it in its place. Emotion informs us, but it does not command us. That's what separates the Stoic from the herd. So when the rage comes, don't obey it. When the sadness comes, don't drown in it. When the fear whispers, don't kneel to it. Look it in the eye, learn from it, and keep walking. Because if you can master your inner world, nothing outside can touch you. That's the Stoic way. Do this, and never be ruled by your emotions again. Not because the world is calm, but because you are.